Hi fishes, gentle creatures you. Happy birthday for those who were born in March and welcome back to the channel for old subscribers and for the people that trusted me with the reading. And also, happy welcome to the new Broomstick Fairy visitors. And I hope that you guys find some messages here so that you can subscribe and then you become a team. Now, happy birthday to cousin and to my father. It's their birthday this month. A few other good friends. Okay, I love you guys. Mwah. Now let's get into your read. Okie dokie. Now let's start off with your love section. Pisces. You guys are funny. I don't know. Nobody can say nothing. Nobody definitely can say nothing. But alrighty then. You have the Eight of Swords. You have the Eight of Swords. Actually, that wasn't last. So let's do the order that it came in. Yeah. You have the Eight of Pentacles. Hard working, hard labor, way to put the effort in, whether it's love or romance. Three of Pentacles. Same work, but more so to do with teamwork, not necessarily individual work. Teamwork, group work, definitely some sort of work. And then you have the Seven of Swords in reverse. Some sneakies going on, some underhandedness, and then you have the Eight of Swords that's going on, and then this means feeling trapped, but by your own blockages. Let me put this back a little bit. Let's see. Go low now, don't ball. Got it. Yeah, you got it. Okay, so I see. Extra. Bada. Okay. Sorry, I have a little bit of craziness in me. No. So, I feel like all these cards together, Pisces. This is an Earth representative. This is an Earth representative. This is an Air representative. This is an Air representative. When I say that, I mean air signs such as Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius, and then Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Doesn't necessarily have to be people, but that's their energy. The Earth is more grounded, tangible, working on results, working on seeing things coming to fruition, stable foundation, good business wise, good money wise, good, like they're quite central in their nature. They're quite loving and quite physical, tangible. Earth is a little bit more mysticky and airy and a little bit more free flowing. Definitely free flowing with that tongue, got the gift that it gave. Definitely could switch you off your feet, good with communications and logic and stuff like that. Now, moving along, I feel like all these cards all together is saying that you're still willing to build something of value with someone. For some of you, remember this is a general reading, and you still want to build something of value with someone, and you're still stuck and determined in that belief. You don't care if you have to sneak around. I got some. This is what this is for, and you even be ignoring the advice of other people. The Seven of Swords in reverse. You don't care if you gotta sneak around. You are still holding this person down, and I use this in quotations. Okay. But I don't think you are happy about it. It's like a martyr kind of way. Like it feels like you feel like a trapped bird for some of you. You will feel like you're trapped behind a cage, but it's really you doing this to yourself because you can free yourself at any given time and at any given moment. Okay? And others of you, because these are work cards, the Three of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles, some of you may be involved with someone at work sneakily, and that's why the Seven of Swords is coming out. All right, and others of you, you be kept in the dark about something and someone's dealings. Okay, maybe you may be oblivious to their dealings that they be putting into effort with another relationship outside of yours. You also have the presence of the moon in love section here, so that's like red flags that something's definitely going on. And singletons, I feel like this is saying that you are too focused on your work right now for love, right? And the attention that's needed towards your love life for some sort of progress and to feel like things are in a positive direction. You guys, I got the Seven of Cups in reverse and the Seven of Wands upright. This is two sevens. Conflicts because of insecurities in a relationship, but it's definitely some relationship that is deep, meaningful, and true, and maybe even fated, and it's definitely some powerful, strong emotion. But the Wands of fire energy, the cups is water, like Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio, such as yourself, or such as emotions, intuitive, and things of that nature. And I I feel like what is needed right now is getting your head out of the clouds. Okay, Seven of Swords upright, it means like you got too much. It is a talented card. It is an imaginative card, but maybe too imaginative. Too much wishful thinking. Too much up in the clouds, and it's not really gonna happen. So in reverse, it's like you're getting real about something. Okay, and you're standing your up to your worth and your dignity with this Seven of Wands here, because this is a fighter. This is like, I'm a true believer in what I believe in, and a true believer for myself and my destiny, and I'm God's this, and you can't touch this. I don't even know where that came from, but yeah, this is yeah, man. Others are single-handedly choosing their destiny and the path that you want. Okay. I say this because the other could mean that you had a lot of you had options before. I mean, if you focus on work and you are single, like now you're narrowing down your focus into a certain particular thing, and maybe love is not a priority right now. All right. You be coming off that high horse of being so eager to have love, with this Seven of Cups for some of you. All right. Particularly if you were dealing with someone who is seeing multiple people or who has a family of their own already. But there's Three of Pentacles in here, and love, that means like triangles, and then you also have three in action when it comes to do with family. What works for you this month? Yeah. Ironically, you got the Ace of Rods upright, breakthrough in communication, like boom, new ideas, new ready to take action on new ideas. There's a new thought process, and it's like fire, passion burning, like the fire signs, the wands. The Fool in reverse can mean blocked or stagnant energy, or blocking foolish energy, or you're acting like a fool, like a kid. Then there's the Lovers. Don't get too excited. Doesn't always mean goo goo ga. I love you. It can mean just choices. And then you got the Moon. Now the Moon and the Lovers next to each other is another thing to be like, might be okay, funny business going on. All right. So to me, all of these three put together, the Moon, the Lovers, the Baba, is saying some of you get what you want through a secret rendezvous, okay? Or a love be intense around the full moon. Or you and the lovers secret rendezvous be really intense around the full moon, okay? Um and you leaving your better judgment at the door. So that's maybe what this Fool's here is saying. Um because you know deep down that this person is probably not the one that you should be spending your time with, okay? So leaving your better judgment at the door for the sake of some exciting, passionate, fire-like energy. All right, this attachment, I feel like it causes you pain, but you don't care. It feels like you can't live without this person. Kind of foolish, childlike, naive, wishful thinking. I don't know. Pisces, I feel like it's this every time I've done a reading. I know I haven't been consistent, but I will be from now on, I promise. But every time I do a reading for you guys, it seems like it's been the same thing since I started the channel. Boo boos, what's wrong? Get smart. But you are lovers. You and water. You're water sign, so you will go with emotions more than logic. I understand. I'm a water sign myself. But goddamn, sometimes you just gotta let some people go. No, no, but I'm just joking. Okay, so yeah. What else I feel like I could say about this? Singletons, this new lover you found at work could be the culprit for these secret rendezvous that may be happening around the full moon time. Okay. Spirit does not want you this month to be out of your element or too into your element. Remember, Queen of Cups is you, is Cancer, and is Scorpio. Where the hell are you putting the thing, girl? Get it right. But you can't be reversed. So I feel like this is always when a person comes up as themselves. I always feel like it's saying you're being too much in your element or too much out of your element. That name, and then you've got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Okay, so what Spirit is advising you not to do, I feel like they're saying to not stumble over yourself. Okay, like don't compete for the heart of someone. Like look at the alignments. Okay, look at the alignments, because when you look at the flow from this way, you know I'm reading this way. So love, work, and family. Look at it this way, because this cards still feel like that too. What's right next door to that, you have the Queen of Cups in reverse, looking at a King of Swords in reverse. So it's like you gotta look at the alignment of the cards sometimes. Like this Queen, she's over here, look, she's paying so much attention so worried and possibly stalking, looking at Instagrams and social media and stuff of, or he or she, because remember this is gender neutral, um, because it's a general reading. So this queen could be a king and this king could be a queen, but you get the gist. Either one of you may be stalking each other, and it's in an unhealthy bond because you see like she's coming from over her, like she's looking like walk on, like what you doing and what you up to. So I feel like this is another message in for spirit, like saying take a chill pill a bit. You know what I mean? Stop praying on the pages and stuff. Um, this results in a broken heart because right following after that, what comes after the swords is the three of swords, and that is a broken heart. It is. I'm just telling you what spirit's telling me to say, you know what I mean? Might not be like that for you, but that's what I'm just saying, conveying the message, okay? Now, let's move on. Oh, your message that you got in that reading, the overall, the what's it called? The oracle messages. Remember, I'm an oracle queen. Love them. You receive reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Never in the story for Pisces. I feel passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So that must be the passionate you be feeling around the full moon, and that's why you don't give a damn because this is so good. Then you receive from the wisdom of the oracle deck. You received why, but you received why in reverse. Why in reverse messages for you. That protection message is asking you sometimes subconsciously denying the truth drive you toward a specific outcome that actually aligns with an intention hidden from your awareness. For example, you want to be prominent in your profession, but your desire is not really about sharing your talents, but about making yourself feel better because fame will cause people to admire and approve of you. Or you may want to reunite with the partner who rejected you because you believe that your love continues to be strong. But deep down, what you really desire is to have the last word with that person. Now is the time for deep soul searching of the why that drives your choices. What you uncover will set you free and bring you ever closer to the happiness you seek. All right, boom blast. Let's move on to the next. Um, when it comes to your work life, Pisces. When it comes to your work life, you have received the the Ace of Cups upright, the Devil upright, and then the Eight of Wands in reverse. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest with you. Your work reading, just like 10 different messages, is flying through. Like it's 7 different messages. So if I ramble on about different scenarios, it's because it really is different scenarios coming through. Okay. Ace of Cups, overflowing with emotions, love, a new beginning is what it just generally means. Travel individually means obsessions and things that sort of self-limited bondages or beliefs that may be holding you back, detrimental. Eight of Wands in reverse. Normally, it speaks of like mixes in communications, breakings of emails, text messages, breakup of engagement, travel problems or travel delays, travel plans, and that nature. The combination of all these three, and with others down here, because this read, like I said, I'm gonna be jumping from like different areas in this work sector, so just bear with me. Um, a new beginning or a new seed has been planted. You be dreaming of working abroad or traveling with or with your work or to further advance your knowledge. You might be setting into a new career, and you be obsessive. Presence of the devil. Um, you be obsessive in it if everything in like and making sure that everything will go right in this new career that you now have. And this is like my favorite. Sorry. Uh, you're worried about stumbles and blockages, like, or you be wondering if you're going to be wasting your time or your energy. You feel bonded by work and it's making you obsessive or over emotional. All right. Some of you be going from work because of an illness and you are resting up and healing, or it's possible that a retirement is in store for some of you. Okay? And also, what needs your attention? What needs your attention this month? You've got the four of what needs your attention in regards to work. You got the Four of Wands, you've got the Page of Cups, and then you got the Page of Wands, and then you've got the Two of Swords in reverse. Individually, no, I'm not reading individually. Let's just get this show. Let's just get this show anyway. Okay, what I feel like all these messages mean, all separately. I feel like it's maybe married or associated or working with or into business with your boss or your partner. Okay, and or your boss or your coworker, and you kind of feel obligated to stay within that empire. For some of you, you have helped build it, but um Now you be starting to feel like you want to go into new endeavors and into new pastures, into another side, like you're ready to start something new. But and there may be a cause for celebration for you leaving now. Okay, or leaving a company. I'm sorry, and also you may be releasing your inhibition and taking action. Page of Wands. Um, to make a decision that has been stalled. You receive information from a board, which could be a Page of Cups message, or a Page of Wands. All the pages can mean messages. Okay, a message that shakes up your career and you start to make plans to execute. All right, and some of you be put into a notice to leave. Okay, and then that calls for somebody getting recognition, fame, or other promoted special events or celebration being held at work. Because I keep looking at this is Four of Wands, and then the other cards surrounding it, but I can't pick them up. But it just feel like it's like a celebration or something going on at work. Whether it's to do with like a notice to leave or retirement or something, like um, or other somebody's getting recognition or fame or other promoted or special events or celebrations being held at work. It could even be unwanted. Um, it could even be unwanted. I haven't said that in a long time. Unwanted attention from some legal or like legalities or contracts or something. So maybe you get public attention, but it may be unwanted. Sorry. You receive messages or news or complaints about a building or a land that you have been, or a building that you work in, or a land that you was looking to build. Because I look at this here, okay, some complaints from neighbors or some sort. Okay. Now, what's working in your favor this month? You have the Six of Cups, the Five of Pentacles in reverse, and the Star card. So, what's working in your favor this month in regards to work? Okay. I feel like maybe you finally get to live a childhood dream and make it a reality for some of you with this Six of Cups, which is often speaks of youthfulness and childfulness or creativity. And then you got the Star at the end, and then you got this Five of Pentacles, means you're coming in from the cold. You're starting to feel warmth and love and happiness. No more penny pinching, no more financial worries. You feel grounded, you feel safe, and you feel like you're on the right track. And these cards on the outside couldn't have solidified it and supported it more. The Star card is obviously the Star card. Hope, success, light at the end of the tunnel, recognition, belief in oneself, higher connection to the frequencies. Okay, so God reassures you that you're on the right path. You'll be receiving a lot of help and support from others. All right, and others of you finally get to be more free and more relaxed and live like a carefree life. You get to probably mingle and socialize more and be creative. Maybe after you decided to leave a job and go to another job, or maybe on your pension, something along them sorts. A childhood acquaintance help you receive a job, or helping in new endeavors for some reason, Pisces, or maybe an old employer resurfaces. Okay, and yeah. Now let's move into the sector that speaks about what spirit does not want you to do. What spirit does not want you to do this month in regards to your work life. You receive the King of Swords in reverse and the Three of Swords. Again, air sign energy. So maybe some harsh verbal words that you need to watch on, or harsh communications. Watch what you say and how you say it. Okay. So bruised feelings and hurt ego will be a no-no. Just pick up your bottom lip if you have any sadness or wrongdoings towards you, okay? And if you do, you be egotistical or overly critical or harsh with words and just be a total scumbag. I saw you Pisces, but I'm just gotta let you know, and it's not a message, it's spirits. What you received for this one, you received exchanging gifts from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. The law of giving and receiving currency, trade-offs, weighing cost and determining value. You are entering into a productive and enriching time, and all manner of opportunities are being offered to you. You have everything you need to seize them, yet in order to honor them, you must put in the time, exchange your experience and skills, and commit heart and soul to what you're choosing to pursue. You can do it. You have what it takes to be successful if you align with the law of giving and receiving. You must engage in a dance of give and take, push and pull, doing and being. If you let fear guide your choices, could deplete yourself or create an imbalance. This is not time Not a time of just do. Use your currency wisely and be mindful of the values others bring in your life. Okay? Prosperity message: all your hard work and efforts, your commitments to learning, creating, and spending your time wisely pay off in ways you may not have been anticipating. The gifts of yourself, your time, your ideas, and the energy of your intentions are being reciprocated by the universe, which is sending you signs and signals, aligning synchronistic meetings and opportunities to bring you success and more. Everything is in exchange. Keep doing what you're doing. Goodwill comes back tenfold. Brilliant, 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 brilliant. And you received truth be told. Yeah, truth be told, sorry. I mean, you received honest. Ooh, truth be told. That's birthday too. Represents truth. That's telling the truth. Honesty, acceptance, things at face value, coming out of denial, the willingness to be transparent, clarity of communication. There is the truth, which is the essence of a thing, and then there is a truth, subject to according to the philosophy of the adherent or believer. This is not a time for debates about which truth is truer. This is a time when you are called to proclaim your truth out loud and be willing to be transparent, honest, and open with your communication with others and with yourself. Nothing less and nothing surrounded to what it is. Peeling off the layers of denial that keep you tied to an illusion will set you free. Be authentic and gloriously flawed with spirit will answer with miracles. Prosperity message. Are you willing to do whatever it takes to experience the prosperous life you desire? If you want to be an artist, do you have your art? Do you have your art a priority? If you want to be a healer, do you set time aside to learn new things to help you serve? A writer must write, a singer must sing. Being true to your calling is essential to your moving forward. There is another oracle message here too. It's time to have a look at the real, honest truth about your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs about prosperity, about your relationship to money, to compensation, and to meaningful work. Ask yourself, what is true for me? And you will find the key to abundance. Now, and then you receive bright red flag. New career card and the magical messages from the fairies. So some of you really are thinking about changing new careers, whether it's changing locations, for traveling for careers. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, your work focus is shifting in a positive and new successful direction. Alright. Fairy sent this card in answer to your dreams and prayers about your career. The universe is responding to your spoken and silent desires to have a fulfilling and meaningful profession. This reminder to keep your thoughts positive and continue taking guided action steps, such as getting additional education, networking with people in the industry you'd like to work in, updating and sending out your resume or marketing materials, and engaging in creative pursuits. Daily action combined with prayer opens career doors for you. Additional meanings for this card: your business idea will be successful. Trust and follow on your intuition about your career. Return to school to take classes or to learn a new skill. Your financial situation is improving. You'll receive a promotion or a raise in salary. Yeah, that's some of you. Feel an issue at your workplace so that you can move forward with your profession and with your life. Now we're gonna move on to your family. So you have the Hermit and then you have the Ace of Pentacles. These two together, the Hermit speaks of like spiritual teacher. The Hermit speaks of like spiritual teacher. It can also mean isolation to develop your spirituality and to develop your talents and your skills, because you have to have some isolation time to reach a certain height of spirituality. You need alone time. You need to let that quiet and that peace and quiet. But paired up with the Ace of Pentacles, which often means new beginnings, new starts, fresh money, even gifts, a new project that started, a new idea, giving birth to a new idea that has to do with grounding or money or finances or study. Together, I feel like these are saying that there's some warm and kind-hearted gestures going around with regards to some of your family members. Someone want to go back to school, and someone want to work. Someone want to go back to school or work and work on their career, and they are greatly supported. So I feel like that's what this is meaning. With the like somebody in your family is greatly supporting you, whether it's the family you was born into or the family that you are creating for yourself, such as a lover and your kids. Okay, but I feel like these newfound goals may cause a sudden riffraff in a family. Okay, and this can go a few ways, and I hope I don't lose the point I just said. You've got the Tower card, the Sun, and then the Justice card. Now, I feel like these newfound goals that because a sudden shock, the Tower falling down, and you're like, what the hell happened? Everything was going a certain way, and then something just knocks you off the axis, and then you're like, okay, what happened there? An awkward meme type of thing. I call them memes. I don't know why. But anyways, yeah. So that sudden shock to the family may you lose someone or something important to you or to them, okay? And you have to be justice for the sake of the children. Like, say if somebody's going away to school, then we need some planning or something to go, like how the children going to be raised, and this, that, and the third. Or if it's, if for you be related and to be dealing with somebody who's involved with another family. Okay, so you be on the receiving end of someone with multiple partners, and you have to sabotage the growth of your family with them while they build theirs with someone else. Okay, I'm sorry to say for some of you that be what these cards are saying here, because the Sun card I feel like is interpreting children, and then in the Libra, the Justice card in reverse, I feel like it's speaking of an injustice of something. So it has to be something surrounded maybe with children or with family or legalities or legals and stuff like that. All right. Maybe news or documents coming in soon regarding legal matters or business. That's where the attention focus is now when it comes to regards to your family life. Or maybe if some of you are going away to school, it simply means that you're waiting for your contracts and you're waiting for your visa or whatever to come through. Or if you're going away to a new country to study to a new job, you're waiting for a new contract, like things like that nature. It'll be shaking up your family a bit. Okay. What else? Now, what's working in your favor this month? You've got the Knight of Rods, and the Three of Cups. Cups is water signs again. The Knight is fire. Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. He's a very passionate, charming guy. He's very fast, very quick movement, very fast paced. Kind of moves from one female to the other when it comes to romance. It's not really one to stay, but you guarantee you're gonna have the one night stand of your life. Just paired up with this, and it coming in regards to your family sector, and paired up with the Three of Cups, which is often talks about. It can be threesomes, can be outside forces, or it can just be celebrations within families, like a happy birthday party or a wedding, or you just bonding together and spending some time together doing pursuits and hobbies that you love, but it just feels like a warm feeling. But I feel like this be saying somebody be having their cake and eating it too. Maybe some love triangles or threesomes. Steam it. And others of you, this will be symbolizing, this Night of Wands will be symbolizing that your family is moving to a new location. And this will be celebrating, and that's why you have the Three of Cups here. Okay, so the message will be different for some of you. General reading, generic. Remember that. Is it Pisces? Pisces? I don't know. Now, don't this month. You got the Five of Wands, and then you got the Nine of Swords in reverse. Don't be in competition with yourself, and you're in a conflict or cause unhealthy competition with someone else. Focus on your own mental. So focus on gaining back that sleep, gaining back that clarity, gaining back that mental strength, because this is in reverse. Upright is like confusion, mental anguish, anxiety, and of sorts. So if you turn it around, so just focus on your own mental. Don't cause no confusion or nothing like of sorts. All right. And then you received Papyrus. Papyrus. This is the French. Why did I think Pisces reading was gonna be longer than this? What the heck is this shortest so far? Sure, you ain't complaining. I really try to get the readings under 3 minutes, but I don't know if I just talk too much or just. I think it's the overload of oracles. Okay. Anyway, stop talking. I just talk too much. This card. This is from the French Oracle de la Jayed, and I got this inspiration from another tarot reader named Twice on YouTube, and you should check her out because I rate her. She's good. This card is associated with secrets that are revealed to those who really know how to read them. On the other hand, the card can be associated with commercial contracts. Commercial transactions and contracts. But this is coming up in your family sector. So like I said, maybe some of you are dealing with going away, or family members going away, or legal docs, dealing with a custody battle with children while somebody goes away, maybe of that sort. Personality type of this card is associated with a materialistic person who is ambitious, a leader who likes to execute control. An important social position can be occupied by such a person on account of both rigorous work and rigor. However, you can also confuse relationships and work relationships, and this can cause problems. Maybe some of you are getting involved with somebody in your that's why I said earlier, and it's going to cause a strain on your relationships. Someone finds out. For some of you, okay. Love and relationships could become complicated because you mix work and your private life. And then Pisces, watch out, booze. Then you received In Between Worlds. I think this card is pretty. In Between Worlds, number 3, but you received it out in reverse. Now, In Between Worlds is telling you mofos. It's all about transitions, not quite being out of one situation and fully engaged in another. Temporary blindness and no man. In reverse is telling you to be mindful of your expectations. This is not a time for guarantees. Things will not go exactly as you plan or dictate. Let go and see what spirit has in store. What takes hold in your life will be better than you can imagine. Alright? And then you received the Green Woman from the fairies. Now the Green Woman is telling you the Green Woman speaks of wildness, natural magic, expectant gratitude, and untrammeled creativity. This basically means the Green Woman speaks to us of caring for our growing ground and of the physical satisfaction of being our natural selves and practicing our own innate magic. This is a time for enhancing the growth of our talents and abilities, a time of blossoming that will bear fruit. It will also be a time of growing maturity and self confidence. Experience trusting yourself and trusting the process of growth. She also reminds us of material rewards ahead, the harvest of the seeds we have planted and nurtured. She counsels boldness and perseverance in the face of adversity. Yet she also reminds us that sometimes the only action we can take is to wait patiently and keep. I like doing that. No, bye bye, Pisces. I love you, and please, please come back again. And what better way to do that? Hit that subscribe.